Hey guys, welcome back to Raw Review presented by WrestlingRumors.net. Sam Daley at Lady Nexus 13, the real star of the show here. I am the cardboard cut-in, or cardboard cutout stand-in, Adam Daley. Follow me on Twitter at AdamDaley13. Guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're going to WrestlingRumors.net for all your wrestling needs, and follow us on Twitter at WrestleRumors. Before we get to anything else, Sam and I actually have a little thing that we're going to start doing every week, and I want to give a shout out to somebody real quick first. We always try to take time to look at all the comments on all of our videos. We don't always, get to interact as much as possible. Now, what we really want to start doing, though, is we're going to change that, basically. When we do our live show, we don't have access to seeing everything that's, coming across the screen or anybody interacting live. So what we're going to start doing is we think we're going to air it on Thursdays. But we're going to put out a video on Thursdays where we basically take any of the comments that you guys leave us and respond to those. So, and I want to give a special shout out to Jeremy Ramirez. Thank you, brother, because last week I said that I thought there was a miscommunication in the ring with Paige and Sasha Banks because of there was a double drop kick. And absolutely, when I went back and watched it again, absolutely it was done for, to show the exchange going back and forth and the standoff. Now, to my defense, and this is where it gets, the Divas matches or women's matches get interesting for me now. I have this one going absolutely crazy because she doesn't know who to pick, either Paige or Sasha Banks, and she's screaming in my ear. I have a 5-year-old doing the exact same thing that's screaming in my ear. I'm trying to take notes for this, and so completely, I absolutely missed it. Thank you, brother, for catching me on it, because sometimes she doesn't catch me, and we do it live, we do it immediately after, so, it's on the fly. So if I miss something, guys, catch me on it. Thank you. So, Jeremy, I appreciate you, brother. Definitely, you get points, but next time you don't got to be such a prick about it. I got feelings too, man, and you hurt damn near every last one of them. I hope you get the movie reference from that, please. So,
so that's going to be a little taste of what we're going to start doing every Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? For us, it's going to be, you guys know our humor, so it's going to be, listen, if it's something, an idea you have tossed out there, toss it out there. We might use it. The more creative it is, the more humorous it is. Chances are, we'll be able to, go that way. Those are the comments that we're going to take. So the more creative, the more funny, the more, or check me like that. Check Sam like that. That's something, guys, because we're doing this live on the cuff and we don't, we can't see the live interaction comments. It's something that we would really enjoy doing. So Jeremy, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for checking me on that. It was awesome. So I went back, checked it last week, and yeah, absolutely, brother. You're correct.
Yeah, we got to keep this one online, so keep them coming.
Well, you don't.
Yes, I do. I keep you in line. But whenever you start talking crazy, I'd kind of just ignore you, so it's not really my fault.
Wait, but you're the one that's like knee deep in the Divas matches. So of anybody that should have jumped down my throat at that moment, it should have been you.
Well,
so, Jeremy, I appreciate you doing her
Jeremy,
job.
But I wasn't going to argue with you because it's like arguing with a wall.
No.
Yeah.
No, if you would have checked. No. Anyway, so tonight, guys, obviously how we were starting tonight was the big tribute to Roddy Piper. We knew we were going to start this way. It was tough to even see Bray Wyatt out there with a Hot Rod shirt on. I mean, guys, there was no kayfabe involved with this whatsoever.
None.
Sam, we all got to talk on warm up and got to tell any a personal anything Roddy Piper meant to them. Or, do you have anything you want to say about Roddy Piper?
All I want to say is, Flacco Flamingo will live forever to me. Flacco Flamingo. Flacco
Flamingo. Jeez.
No? Legends House?
Yes.
Nobody?
No, I get
Legends House was great, and Piper made Legends House great. I'll always remember Flacco Flamingo.
And if anybody
But he's so much more legendary past that, obviously.
Yeah, and if anybody never saw the wife swap him and Flair did, it was
oh my gosh,
hysterical.
him saying, I saw Ric Flair's wife step in, so all that was going through my head was, shit, my wife is with Ric Flair.
All right, now on
great Piper moment.
So now, and guys, this is one that I think this stung more than I think any of us, and I think it was because it was so sudden. But we lost a special one. I used a comparison on warm up that to me, Heenan is Lenny Bruce and Piper is George Carlin, and to me, I mean, to make a comparison in the comedy world, that's what it is. So. It's tough to lose somebody like that, for all of us. So, Raw, after opening up with a fantastic video package, that they showed a couple times tonight. But it was a really put together, really well done video package, and you knew that they were going to do it.
It was very depressing.
It was sad.
I saw it and it was like, okay, are you trying to make me cry, Raw, right now? Like, Vince McMahon, are you trying to make me cry?
Yeah,
like, stop it.
I think they
I don't want to cry right now.
Yeah, like we didn't cry enough all weekend long.
Yeah.
Like every video we watched, it's like,
it wasn't sad enough when I heard about it, and like the day after, like now I got to see all this tribute shit, the like shock. Sad moment, like the Sarah McLachlan music behind it.
Oh,
it's depressing.
No,
like,
I don't need that.
Come on.
So Raw.
No, we love Piper.
Yeah. Rest in power, brother.
In
So Seth Rollins opens up Raw, which he should have, especially following, a nice showing on SmackDown, from what I understand, I didn't even get to see it. But from what I did see, on a Daily Show, a fantastic showing on there, as Jon Stewart kind of putting him over as the man who broke John Cena's nose. So we knew what this was going to be based around, his opening promo. I know you didn't get to see it. You get to see a little bit in, clip, but this is why our little show on Thursdays is going to be great, because if she ever misses a segment, now we can go back and watch, and then she can throw her 2 cents in. Guys, please, that's why we're going to get you engaged. Subscribe, engage. That's why we want to get you guys as engaged as possible. But it's interesting that Seth Rollins comes out, new T-shirt, never shuts up on the front instead of never gives up or never give up. On the back, you can't see knee.
I love it.
It's
so amazing.
It's so heel. You're so heel. I love you, Seth Rollins.
It's funny because that was the exact term I had in my head, and I just chose not to say it.
Yeah,
it's so heel.
It's so heel. I mean, it was great. But he came out to a "Thank You, Rollins" chant in San Jose. Came out to a big time.
Hey, people love a good heel.
Everybody loves a good heel. So basically, guys, this whole promo was really to set up the SummerSlam match. It culminated in Seth Rollins saying, "Let's do it, champ versus champ, one more time, SummerSlam, winner take all." In the middle, what I really did like was Seth Rollins playing off of his own, that he had sympathy for the first time, and it was really sympathy of what he did to John Cena, and really all he was doing was milking it to show different angles, different video clips, different pictures, talk about it in different ways. I think he's brilliant. I think right now he's brilliant. I can't wait for you to see the promo, because I thought it was, I mean, I think keeps getting better and better. Granted, not the best promo of the night. We all know who that's going to go to.
Oh, yeah.
But this basically, obviously, and one quote I did like was, "This is first time I broke the face that runs the place." I like that.
I kind of like that quote.
They come back from commercial. We're going to have a WWE World Heavyweight Championship Open Challenge, as per Seth Rollins. JoJo's asking if this is legitimate. Yes, a JoJo sighting. We're starting to see more and more of JoJo finally, after she just vanished after Total Divas Season 1.
She went down to NXT.
I know. I'm kidding. I kid. Deadpan. You're missing it. So she has to give if it's legitimate. Seth Rollins.
It is easy to forget about her, because she's like the Lillian Garcia of NXT.
Do you remember the ridiculous angle they had with her and Justin Gabriel, too? That's for a different time. Anyway, Seth Rollins listed that he had some requirements for this match. He had to be under 6 feet tall, under 200 pounds, and said basically he's calling out El Torito. They start Los Matadores music. It comes to a very abrupt end. In comes Neville. We have Neville versus Seth Rollins. Neville fitting the bill of requirements. Neville and Rollins putting on, I thought, a fantastic 5-star match. Rollins getting the win with the pedigree. Sam, you got to see the finish. You didn't get to see the whole match. But again, I think this is one that I want to go back and watch again anyway. So I can't watch and get your reaction on it, especially when we tape, for the Thursday show. So now we have a couple Backstage Diva segments that we'll get to real quick before we tie into Diva segment. We had Team Bad. I'm going to start using it just to make it easier on you guys. They were backstage. Basically, really what I got out of that was Naomi's big ordeal was that, no, Ronda Rousey isn't the baddest woman on the planet. They are.
Yeah, is Naomi looking to get punched in the face?
Yeah,
Next time Ronda Rousey's around, she does know that she comes around every once in a while, right?
Yeah, I know. And,
I wouldn't want to be calling her out.
And we did have one with what is now being called the Submission Sorority.
I like the Submission Sorority.
Between Paige Becky Lynch and Charlotte. So now, one thing I do want to point out with Neville, and this got said to me by Rob, and I wanted to point this out. Why is Neville in purple and not red? When his finisher's the red arrow, why isn't he just in red?
Because purple makes him look like Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
Duck.
It'd be so badass in red. Think about that. I don't know. I mean, the purple's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome.
The purple makes
it's so awesome. But you would think with the red arrow finish, it would.
I don't know. Maybe because is he British? No.
Yeah.
He's British. Yeah. So purple royalty, maybe.
I get it. Yeah.
I guess.
I get it. If that's what they're going with. So, all right, guys. So then we had an 8-man tag match. We had the New Day and the Ascension pairing up to face off Los Matadores and the Lucha Dragons. Primetime players on commentary, guys. Primetime players owning the show again. Back by popular demand, basically, as they were saying. And I did like that Michael Cole, though, was poking fun at himself. And this is what I love. But Michael Cole basically saying that, yeah, they were trending worldwide last week because hashtag awful commentary. To me,
I actually didn't even know that was trending last week.
I like when you can throw it back at yourself like that. I love it. I really do. Kofi getting the pinfall on Kalisto. So New Day and Ascension getting the win on this one. I don't know. I thought this was doing a lot more for primetime players than it was for anybody else. Although I will say this. This is definitely setting up, I think, either... And I want to get your opinion. I think it's... SummerSlam, what is this setting up? Your opinion first. Go.
Primetime players versus New Day.
Think it's one-on-one?
Yeah.
I want it to be.
You think it's going to be like a 4-way?
I was thinking maybe there was going to be some kind of multi-tag team, just because they've been bringing in so many tag teams, maybe a 4-way. And with it being a 4-hour, a 4-hour event, they could really have like a fatal 4-way, but it's elimination style. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall, guys. You know, I would prefer it to be a one-on-one. I really would. I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think, you know, and we'll run from there. But I felt like, you know, New Day definitely was out there. New Day always holds their own. The way that they come to the ring now is one of my favorite parts of Raw. And it shouldn't be. It's just an entrance. But it's like the old Jericho
thing. But they're
so
entertaining when they come out.
It's so great. Big E's face, Kofi's clap, and Xavier's like energy. There's something about the three of them that's there. It's magic.
It's the perfect mixture of over-the-topness.
Yes. So then we had Brie and Nikki Bella with Alicia Fox, Team Bella, versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte with Paige on the outside. Charlotte getting Nikki Bella to tap via the figure 8 leg lock. Sam, what does this mean for the WWE Divas title? And I'm using that right now like this because of the Stone Cold podcast we're going to talk about a little bit.
Well, I definitely think that Charlotte's going to be thrown into the Divas title mix soon. Maybe in a couple weeks. And,
SummerSlam.
Okay.
So you're saying
SummerSlam, whatever. And can I just say, why was Foxy in a tutu today? Why was she wearing a tutu?
Yeah, I don't know.
It made no sense.
That's very... An interesting thing to pick out.
She was wearing a tutu with thigh-high boots with thigh-high white tube socks underneath and ghetto shorts. Not ghetto shorts, but you know what I mean, like the booty shorts.
Yeah, ghetto shorts, yeah.
And a tutu.
You're not going to get in trouble for that.
Okay,
You're right.
whatever. And a tutu. It just made no sense to me.
Yeah, I wasn't really...
I was like,
it wasn't that deep with me. I don't know.
Was it laundry day or something?
Oh, jeez.
Like with the tube socks and everything? Like, it just made no sense to me. I just don't get it, what it is with the Bella twins and tube socks. Because I know that's the only reason why she's wearing them, because Nikki Bella does it all the time. It's
the fearless Nikki and the...
I don't understand what it is.
It's the like athletic jock look, I guess, right? Am I right? I don't know. Is that what they're looking for with Nikki Bella's look, I guess?
It just reminds me of Britney Spears' Bad Time.
Oh, jeez.
Remember whenever she wore the tube sock on her, like, arm or some shit?
Back to where I was really going with this. Do you see this being... Okay, is Nikki Bella, first of all, going to defend the championship at SummerSlam?
At SummerSlam?
Yes.
Yeah, I think she has to.
You don't think... I mean, because we have three...
She's either defending it, or there's some sort of battle royal something with the Divas match, like the title over the cage, or not the cage, but the ring. Yeah.
Ladder match.
I was saying the title above the ring.
Yes.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a Divas ladder match.
Yeah, I would too. I don't think...
And these would be the Divas to do it with. If you're gonna try and pull it off, these are the ones that you would do it with.
This would be like the Expendables. Whoever makes it out alive makes it out alive.
Yeah, well, those other ones can get knocked out pretty quick, and the other ones can just put on the rest of the show.
That would I don't know. I'm torn because I think part of me feels like that Nikki Bella is gonna defend it, but part of me also feels like this is absolutely just going to be 3 teams, and there's going to be some sort of stipulation involved, and we still got, a little ways to go, but I don't know. I'm trying not to dissect it too much because I am enjoying it. I really am enjoying this angle, but it's...
With it being SummerSlam, she has to defend the title.
No, she doesn't.
She has to. SummerSlam. Come on.
Did she defend the title at WrestleMania?
No. So she has to defend it at SummerSlam.
No, she
If not, I'm calling bullshit on this entire fucking Bella reign. Whatever they want to call it.
She doesn't, yeah. So, we also saw...
Boulder Dash.
Boulder Dash, nice. We saw Rousseff with Summer Rae still doing it. I like it. Versus Mark Henry. Rusev getting the pinfall on this after a Sambo kick. Sam, pretty quick match as far as this goes. Yeah, very fast match. I think this was basically to get Rusev over. Sam, we know where this is going. I'll let you elaborate. Where are we heading with this?
We're heading with, I guess they're just keeping Rusev busy until Ziggler comes back.
Right, so let me ask this. So now we're about, 3 weeks removed or so from SummerSlam?
Ziggler's got to be coming back soon.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask. When do you think Ziggler comes back?
Next week?
I'll take it.
Next week?
All right, so...
That'd be about a month, right?
Yeah.
Because he's only supposed to be gone a month.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll go next week.
All right, so we had King Barrett versus Zack Ryder.
Woo, woo, woo.
You know where this is going. So King Barrett via pinfall. No big surprise there. Honestly, nothing really to talk about.
Yeah, not really. You knew that it was going to be a kind of fast squash match.
All right, so we had Miz TV. Miz TV opening up and basically saying an absolute tribute to Roddy Piper, mentioning that, listen, there would be no highlight reel, there would be no cutting edge, there would be no peep show. We could go on and on and on about, the titles, the barbershop, and we could, guys, you fill in the blanks on your favorites. We could just
The Miz
keep going.
was even wearing a kilt. Yet it was a jean kilt, I believe it was jean, but he was even wearing a kilt tonight, so...
I think he just
to the Miz.
took his thing, whatever he normally wears, and just tied it around, and that's how it's cut.
It looked like it was made out of jeans. It's really weird.
I don't know. But Miz TV featuring Kevin Owens and Cesaro. I think this has the potential to be a show-stealing match.
It's amazing.
Well, they didn't have a match, but...
no, they didn't have a match, but them on Miz TV together was amazing. The chemistry between those two is just off the charts.
Absolutely, and that's where I think they have potential to really steal the show at SummerSlam.
Did they ever wrestle each other before in the independent circuit?
Yeah, I think Ring of Honor, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure a million times. But and guys, check us on this, please, too, because, which I know, that's what the internet does, is fact check us, so. No, but a couple things I liked about this. Listen, this was all Kevin Owens and Cesaro. I did like that Miz tried to get involved at one point, and they both said, shut up! And they kind of just, got him out of the way. And basically, again, Kevin Owens saying, I fight for the right price, and tonight's not the right price. It was more about saying, walk, Owens, walk, because that's what Kevin Owens does, is he walks away. So Owens does walk, then comes back, attacks Miz from behind into Cesaro, basically try a little sneak attack on Cesaro. Cesaro getting upper hand.
I thought we were about to get the Cesaro swing for a second.
We were swinging.
I really thought we were going to get it.
I thought we were, as JBL would say, I thought we were going swinging, Maggle. But Kevin Owens getting out of it. Cesaro left standing very tall, and we all talked about it. This is something that we've all said, and we were all joking about it on social media. Very Jason Statham. I'm worried that at one point, right now, he's looking very Transporter. I'm afraid that they might shift him into, Crank, when, which I think the movies are called Crank, when he's going to have to run around and constantly get electricity in him to just keep living.
And voltage.
And Chester Bennington just randomly going to be having cameos from Linkin Park. I think it was Crank. I don't know.
Yeah, but did you notice whenever he tried to take his shirt off at the end, he was wearing a button-down shirt. You would think he would just say, fuck this shirt, and rip the buttons off and take it off that way and take it off in 1 second. No, he tried to take it off like a normal shirt, and it got stuck for a minute.
Good guy, good guy Cesaro. That's good guy Cesaro. Still learning.
Why doesn't he just act like the Hulk and just rip it open?
Yeah. Well, who?
The Hulk.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so moving on, we have Bray. We have Bray, Harper, and Sheamus cutting a promo backstage. Started with Bray and Harper, sending the same old message to Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. I thought it was interesting to have Sheamus backstage with him, though. I thought it was a very interesting dynamic. I liked how Bray said, "An enemy of our enemy is basically your friend."
And then laughed maniacally.
And then said it again and laughed very maniacally. because let's face it, I don't think anybody, unless you're a follower, you are not a friend. I thought it was an excellent, and I don't want to say excellent maybe, but I thought it was very well done for a very short promo. It was very effective.
I like the flower.
The flower was great. Luke Harper, listen, and they need to be back together. They did, and we were all. I think all of us trying to talk ourselves out of maybe, no, Bray can be by himself and this and that. There's just something magical about them being together, so.
Again, he's not a cult leader without followers.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Now, we have, what I have listed on here, guys, I know this is her job, but I have listed Paul fucking Heyman. Guys, once again, this might have been the best Paul Heyman promo that we've